guys, welcome back, Bear Scare Beauty. Make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, comment down below, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, Bear Scare Beauty, same way it's spelled here. That's about it. Yeah, so today, it's been like 2-3 months I've had this. I'm doing a post-mortem review on the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership 3 palette. Now, just get a little shot of the product here. The goods. And I'm just gonna read off the shades. So we have Forever Skin Show, Night Creature, Deep Shade, Gigabyte, and VR Pink. And then we have Extreme Black, Lazarus, Black Metal, Blitz Amethyst, and Astral Ghost Orchid. There we go, I always get that one screwed up. Yeah, so this palette is needlessly expensive, and very hard. If I would suggest buying the quads that only have the baked shades, because these are all baked, and I got a comment on my last video. Anyways, they're baked gelée, but it's literally just a baked gel, and they're multi-chrome. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Those are the only consistent shades in this palette, and they're the ones that I use the most. The other shades I don't really use, so we'll just break it down. Let's start with the bad. So the bad is... as I drop and break this $125 palette. Wow. The bad is, within the palette, it is very inconsistent formula-wise. Two of the shimmers perform excellently. That would be Forever Skin Show and then Night Creature. Both great. I've actually got Night Creature like in the crease and blended out with some of the deep shade. And then VR Pink on the eye with a little bit of Astral Ghost Orchid, because it's basically just a glitter. And then on the inner corner, I have that Forever Skin? Skin Show Forever. There we go. Very pretty. But yeah, so those are good. The Night Creature isn't like metallic, it's more glittery, whereas Skin Show Forever is like metal. It's like liquid gold on your eyes, like a white gold. So that's great. The Lazarus shade is really weird because it's like in between a like a matte and a shimmer. I'll put the swatches in right here, but it's like, look at that. You can see the shimmer on it, but then it's also like blends out to a matte. It's really weird. So, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not really a metallic, and it's not really a matte, and it's not really glittery or shimmery. So it's one of those things like I don't really know what it's for. It is slightly deeper than deep shade, so I've actually used it to like deepen deep shade as I blended it out and things like that, and it works really well. So it's a good shade, I just don't really know what it is. And then we have the Black Sheep, no pun intended, Black Metal. I don't even know. So it's like a black base with like silver glitter in it, which, I mean, is fine, but it doesn't stick to your eye. It doesn't pick up well on a brush either, or really even on your finger. It feels very, like, chunky and rough, but also, like, creamy? It's very weird. It's not a very good shade. It has a lot of micro glitter in it, so, like, that's the purpose. If you just want, like, a black eye that looks dreamlike. That's it. That's really all you can do with this shade. It doesn't blend out. It just doesn't blend out. You try to blend it out and it just disappears. It just does not blend out. So Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, like, you probably can't see it, but my hands are just caked in micro glitter from that one shade. So it's just another inconsistency. The two mattes could not be any more different. Deep shade is great, actually. It's like a nice cool tone brown, blends out really well. It's it's really similar to the Makeup by Mario matte formula, where it's like really blendable, but then you can build it up, and if you blend it out, it looks like a different color than if you build it up. So this is actually a very good matte. However, performs about on the level as the Makeup by Mario, or if you remember a long way back when I did a review on the Juvia's Place, it performs identically to a Juvia's Place matte. That's it. That's the tea. It's the tea there, honey. And in fact, the good metallics in this palette, or the good shimmers in this palette, also perform almost identically to the Juvia's Place ones. Sparing black metal because that really is just a micro glitter nightmare, but it does look dreamlike on the eyes. It's just not great. Yeah, but the two mattes, not great. One of them isn't. Sorry, one of them is, one of them isn't. Extreme Black, not good. Not a good black. It's kind of pigmented, but then it doesn't blend into any of the other shades, and then it like blends away, but then it's like not pigmented enough, but then it's too pigment. I could not get it to work. Could not. I tried 4 different, I tried concealers and eye base, which I hate. I tried that NYX eye primer, which is usually my go-to. I tried the Urban Decay primer potion in Sin, so it's the really pale one, and in Anti-Aging, so that's the clear one. And I mean, I'm pulling very, very good looks with this palette. You can get very good looks out of this palette, don't get me wrong, but the mattes are not great and the black is not good, and no matter what eye base I used under it, it didn't change the performance. It just all in all wasn't good. Now we're gonna get to the positives, like the real positives. Like I said, the 3 of the metallics are fabulous. Lazarus, I'm counting as one of the metallics, even though it dubiously is. And then the 4 baked shades. These are the selling points for these palettes. They are fantastic. They give whatever you're doing, because they do have a lot of really fine glitter, but the way it reflects light and like the multi-chrome in it just gives everything this like hazy dreamlight quality. So, I mean, and I don't really wear makeup in my day-to-day, except for, that's not true, I've been wearing it pretty much exclusively anytime I go out now, just because I'm bored. But I don't really do a lot of eye stuff when I go out, because I'm a man, and that's... or whatever, when you're out in public. Look, I just don't want to be looked at constantly when I'm out in public, okay? I already think people are non-people when I'm outside, so that, whatever, beside the point, getting off topic. But yeah, I mean, I'll just throw on, like, the, you gonna focus? The Astral Ghost, or I'm gonna, cause it's just beautiful. Like, it is basically a glitter, but it just, like, it's like a translucent base with like a white reflect, but then like an orchid purple glitter? That makes sense? It does things, and it's just chef's kiss. So good. The Blitz Amethyst is amazing. It's mainly blue to purple, but then it has this like reddish pink trichrome shift to it, and then like a little bit of a gold shift. It's so good. Depending on the lighting, whenever it hits it, it's just knocking it out. Gigabyte. Oof. It is like antique gold, but it just has a degree of like, You know when you go to like a store that has like a Swarovski crystal display and it's under that like weird low lighting condition and it just pops like the most glittering diamond you've ever seen. That's what this baked glitter looks like. It has that reflective quality of like constantly being under a low light, so it like makes everything pop more, but it isn't. It also has a ton of micro glitter in it and my hands are once again coated. Gross. And then VR Pink. VR Pink it's nice. I don't think it has quite the same quality that any of the others have. It's very sheer, but it has like a pink to like yellow gold shift to like a almost translucent shift. Still a very good shade. Like I said, it's what I've got on my lids right now. And I just really like it. I really like all four of those, and like I said, those have been the ones that I've been using because I've used this basically every day for a month, just like while I'm working or something and being bored, I'll just, you know, grab a couple of random shadows and just see what I can do. Follow me on Instagram to see them. I just got gloss all over my teeth, yum. But yeah, they're perfect. Like those four shades are the thing that I'm like, okay, I see now. I can get why people really like these. That being said, this is not worth the cost. The packaging is very nice. The way it's displayed is very nice. These four shadows are whatever, gelées, baked gelées. These four things are phenomenal. Like, if you're on the fence about buying Pat McGrath, get one of the quads that has these types in it, because not all of them do. Some of them are just 3 shimmers and a matte, or 4 shimmers, but they do have the Blitz Astro quads. Get those if you want to try them. They're fantastic. Their mattes are nothing special. Their shimmers are nothing special. I don't know if I would ever buy another one of these. I did really consider buying the Divine Rose 2 in the pink packaging, and I can definitely see why people like to collect these, but it's not worth it. It's not disappointing. I am not disappointed in it. It performs very well. It does everything it says it's going to, and it does deliver on like the quality, except for the black. The black is below average, and we gotta talk. Pat, Patricia, we gotta talk. Yeah, it's just, that's pretty much it. I really like the palette. 2 of the shades are kind of disappointing. The extreme black, the matte, is just not a good shadow, period. All the rest are either fantastic or serviceable. The 4 baked ones are divine. I mean, I can't tell you to go out and buy it. It's way too expensive. I will say, if you're somebody that doesn't spend a ton of money on makeup, I would consider buying one of these because they're really high quality, they perform really well, you can get a lot of different looks out of them, or if you just kind of want like an everyday palette, you can get everyday looks out of it too. So, you know. Also, my point with that is like, it's $125. I spend that every couple of months on eyeshadow because I like trying new ones. So if you're only gonna buy like an eyeshadow palette every like 3, 4, 5, 6 months, or maybe even like once a year because you just don't buy a lot of makeup, I would suggest looking into these because they are nice, but once again, they're quads, fantastic. I know they have a 6-pan of the Divine Rose, but I don't think it has any of the Blitz shades in it. I believe it is just their matte and shimmer formula like these 6, so buyer beware on that. But yeah, I've thought hard about this. I would give this, let's say, like an 8 out of 10 overall. Like, performance is probably about a 7, packaging is 10, hard 10. Yeah, and then just, it's like an 8 out of 10. It's like an 8 out of 10. I forgot what my rating system is. Post-mortem review. TLDR, really like it. It's not perfect, not worth it, but if you don't buy a lot of makeup, it might be worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, once again, subscribe down below, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and here, YouTube. Bear Scare Beauty, same way it's spelled. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with uploading again. I actually just got a new mic. Say hello, Mike. Yeah, so yeah. Hopefully y'all stuck around, and yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a good day, week, month, or year. Bye!